Do you wake up several times during the night to go to the bathroom? It may seem like something normal, but this could be a dangerous sign that your blood glucose is out of control, something many people don't realize until it's too late. Diabetes can cause serious complications like kidney damage and heart problems. The good news is that by recognizing these signs early, you can prevent further damage and take control of your health before it's too late. Stay alert, because there are simple ways to take action and protect your well-being. Let's discover how to keep diabetes under control and live a healthier life. But before we continue, write in the comments where you're watching from so we can know where you're from. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because I'm going to bring a series of videos that will help you manage your diabetes and regain your health. Let's get started. 1. Control your glucose before bed. Did you know that controlling your glucose before going to bed is essential for a good night's sleep and your overall health? When blood glucose levels are too high at night, your body cannot function optimally, which can directly affect your rest and well-being. If you have diabetes, it is very important to measure your glucose before bed. This helps prevent complications like hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, which can make you wake up several times during the night to use the bathroom or even make it harder to sleep. Additionally, proper glucose control before bed reduces the risk of long-term complications such as nerve and kidney damage. If your glucose is too high, a tip is to have a light, healthy snack like a handful of nuts or a slice of avocado to help balance your blood sugar levels. Another important point is to ensure you're taking your medications as prescribed, if necessary. Keeping your glucose controlled before bed will help you have a peaceful night's sleep and wake up feeling more energized the next day. Don't forget to check your glucose levels, because this can make all the difference in managing diabetes and improving your quality of life. 2. Avoid drinking too many liquids at night. Staying hydrated is very important for your health, but when it comes to drinking liquids at night, you need to be more cautious, especially if you have diabetes. Drinking too many liquids before bed can overload your bladder and make you wake up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom. This interferes with your rest and can leave you feeling tired and low on energy the next day. But the problem goes beyond just waking up several times at night. For people with diabetes, excess liquid consumption at night could be a sign that glucose levels are out of control. When blood sugar is too high, the body tries to get rid of the excess glucose through urine, which makes you feel the need to urinate more often than usual. This could be a red flag that your glucose needs to be monitored and adjusted. Additionally, some drinks like coffee, black tea, and alcohol can have diuretic effects, meaning they increase urine production. These beverages can also irritate the bladder, worsening the problem of waking up during the night. Therefore, it is recommended to avoid these drinks in the hours leading up to bedtime. The suggestion is to reduce liquid intake in the evening, especially 1 or 2 hours before going to bed. Try to drink most of your water during the day, ensuring your body stays well hydrated without overloading your bladder at night. This will help improve your sleep quality and assist in controlling blood glucose levels, preventing diabetes-related complications. 3. Choose the right liquids. Not all liquids are the same, and the choices you make at night can directly impact your health, especially if you have diabetes. Drinking the wrong liquids can disrupt your sleep and even affect your blood glucose levels. That's why it's important to know what to drink before bed. First, avoid drinks high in sugar, such as sodas, processed juices, and alcoholic beverages. These options can cause spikes in blood glucose levels, which is not ideal for anyone trying to manage diabetes. Alcohol, for example, can even cause a sharp drop in glucose levels after a few hours, potentially leading to hypoglycemia, especially during sleep. The best option is to choose healthier liquids. Water is always the best choice, as it hydrates the body without affecting glucose levels. But if you feel like you need something with more flavor, you can opt for unsweetened tea, like chamomile or herbal teas, which can also help you relax and prepare your body for rest. Avoid caffeinated drinks like coffee and black tea, as they can interfere with your sleep and even increase the need to urinate at night. Caffeine is a stimulant that can make it harder to fall asleep, and when combined with the increased frequency of urination, it can further disrupt your rest. So, for a peaceful night and to maintain control over your glucose levels, prioritize water and caffeine-free teas. Avoiding sugary and alcoholic drinks will also help manage your diabetes and promote a restful night's sleep. 4. Go to the bathroom before bed. A simple yet highly effective tip to improve the quality of your sleep and avoid waking up multiple times during the night is to go to the bathroom before lying down. This helps empty your bladder and can prevent the feeling of urgency during the night, allowing you to sleep more deeply and with fewer interruptions. For people with diabetes, this tip is even more important. When blood glucose levels are high, the body tends to produce more urine, which can cause you to wake up multiple times at night to use the bathroom. If you go to the bathroom before bed, you can reduce the discomfort caused by the need to urinate at night, contributing to a more continuous sleep. Additionally, if you notice that you're waking up frequently at night to urinate, it could be a sign that your glucose levels are not under control. In this case, it's worth checking your glucose before bed and, if necessary, adjusting your diet or medication with the help of your doctor. So, remember, making one last trip to the bathroom before bed not only improves your rest, but could also be an important step in maintaining your health, especially if you have diabetes. 5. Be careful with salt at night. Salt is a common seasoning in many meals, but when consumed in excess, it can be a real villain for people with diabetes. At night, being cautious about salt is even more important as it can affect your health in several ways. Excess salt can increase blood pressure, which over time can lead to serious heart problems and kidney complications, both common issues for people with diabetes. Additionally, consuming foods high in sodium at night can lead to fluid retention, which causes swelling and discomfort, as well as worsen the need to urinate during the night. Another issue is that excess salt can interfere with the quality of your sleep. Fluid retention can make you feel more uncomfortable and even more likely to wake up during the night. To avoid this, try reducing the consumption of processed foods, such as snacks, canned goods, and fast foods, which typically contain high amounts of salt. The ideal choice is to prefer natural seasonings like fresh herbs, garlic, and lemon to flavor your food without adding too much sodium. This not only helps control blood pressure, but also prevents swelling and improves the quality of your sleep. So, if you have diabetes, remember to avoid excess salt, especially at night, to maintain your health and ensure a more peaceful night's sleep. 6. Maintain a regular sleep routine. Having a regular sleep routine is crucial for your health, especially if you have diabetes. Sleeping the same number of hours and at the same time every day helps your body enter a natural rhythm, which improves sleep quality and overall body function. When you maintain consistent bedtimes and wake-up times, your body starts to better understand when it's time to rest, and this helps regulate the production of hormones, like insulin. Good quality sleep is essential for blood glucose control, as the body performs various repair and regulation functions during sleep. When the sleep routine is disorganized, it can cause fluctuations in glucose levels and affect insulin production, making diabetes management more difficult. On the other hand, an irregular sleep routine can increase stress, which also impacts glucose levels. Stress triggers the production of hormones like cortisol, which can raise blood sugar levels. Therefore, sleeping at regular times not only helps maintain glucose control, but also contributes to a more balanced and healthy body. Try to establish a routine that works for you by creating a calm and relaxing environment to sleep, such as keeping the room dark, quiet, and at a comfortable temperature. This will help you fall asleep more easily and improve the quality of your sleep. 7. Take care of your bladder health. Taking care of your bladder health is essential for a good quality of life, especially for those with diabetes. Diabetes can affect the bladder in several ways, causing issues such as frequent urinary infections, incontinence, and the constant need to urinate at night. This happens because elevated blood glucose levels can affect the nerves responsible for bladder function, leading to less control over when and how much you urinate. One way to take care of your bladder health is to ensure you're staying properly hydrated during the day, but without overdoing it at night to avoid overloading the bladder before bed. This helps to prevent waking up multiple times during the night. Additionally, maintaining good personal hygiene is essential to prevent urinary infections, which are common in people with diabetes, especially if glucose levels are uncontrolled. Exercises to strengthen the bladder muscles, such as Kegel exercises, can also be helpful in improving urinary control. These exercises help tone the pelvic muscles, promoting better control over the bladder and preventing unwanted leaks. Don't forget to keep glucose levels under control, as uncontrolled diabetes can worsen bladder problems. If you notice frequent changes in your urination pattern, such as needing to urinate excessively or having difficulty controlling it, it's important to talk to your doctor, as this may be a sign of complications in managing diabetes. 8. Evaluate other possible causes. Although diabetes can be one of the main causes of frequent urination at night, it's important to remember that there are other health conditions that could also be behind this symptom. If you're frequently waking up at night to use the bathroom, it might be a good idea to consider other possible causes that could be affecting your health. One common condition that can contribute to the need to urinate frequently is overactive bladder syndrome, which occurs when the bladder contracts inappropriately, leading to an urgent need to urinate. Additionally, sleep disorders such as sleep apnea can lead to increased urine production during the night. Prostate issues, such as benign prostatic hyperplasia in men, can also cause increased urinary frequency, especially at night. Certain medications, like diuretics, often used to treat high blood pressure, can also increase urine production and cause discomfort at night. Therefore, if you're taking any type of medication, it's important to talk to your doctor about its effects and how they might influence your need to urinate. Finally, if you're following all the recommendations to manage diabetes but still struggle to control urinary frequency, it's worth seeking a full medical evaluation. The doctor can investigate other conditions and help determine the best treatment for your case, ensuring you get a more peaceful and uninterrupted sleep. Now that you know how to identify the signs of diabetes and take control of your health, don't wait to take action. Managing glucose levels and avoiding complications is possible with the right care. If this video helped you, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable tips. Your health is your greatest asset, so come join our community to keep learning and taking care of yourself. See you in the next video.